And the crowd goes wild.
Exactly. Thank you, Julie. Awesome. Hey, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the Body Breakthrough Challenge. Yes, we've got our diehards, Vicky and Julie in the house. We're also live on Facebook, my fan page. I believe there's 129, 130,000 people on that page. We will be reposting this on my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you guys need to go back and do that. It's this YouTube. I think the chat will show the link there that hosts all my prior body breakthrough challenges. They're a little more challenging. They're more difficult. One of the challenges I focused just on abs. One of the challenges I just focused on booty. And then another challenge I focused on all three, putting it all together. So instead of wasting time here redoing everything, I just want to invite you to the YouTube channel and go back and look at some of those. But today, yeah, because they were challenging, trust me. So it's at your own pace. You can do it at home in the comfort, and have some privacy, and just go through and you're able to replay the videos and just look at the technique and some of the different exercises that I offer, because it's fun and you can use it like forever. The YouTube channel is free. Like I said, all the challenges are hosted there. This one as well, because it's a little bit different. This challenge, I really wanted to focus on faith and fitness because of the times that we're in. I'm going to do a little recap of day 1 yesterday. You guys were on there, but I just want to review. If you have not downloaded your workbook, I highly encourage you to do so. That is also free. The link will be also in the chat. But just to review, yes, faith and fitness. I'm the fit, fierce female, Lauren Powers. I'm your host all week. I'm a 10-time heavyweight bodybuilding champion, so I know a little bit about health and wellness, how to sculpt your body to the body that you want, become a better version of yourself from the inside out, and also putting your faith first. We talked pretty heavily about that yesterday, and here we are. We're here all week. Day 1, we said a scripture. We said, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And I believe this really hits home and is the theme of our entire week. I wear it on my dumbbell here. I showed it yesterday. I'll show it again. It's become my signature piece. I just love it. The whole scripture is on there. And it just reminds me that when things get difficult and you're going through maybe some health issues or some personal issues, some mental issues, whatever it may be, we can always go back and rely on Christ, right? He is all power. He can do everything. I think Julie and I and Vicky, we shared some of our stories yesterday that without him, things can be a lot more difficult than they need to be. So make sure you always put your faith first. So we started with that. Yesterday, we also went over a couple questions. Basically, what made you decide to do the challenge? Some people said they've gone through some health issues. They just want to focus on putting themselves first. They want to learn, maybe some tips and tricks from me, and just feel overall more confident, better energy, and things like that. Everybody has their different reasons. So I really like to know, what is your why? That keeps us on track, keeps us motivated. We talked about accountability. We talked about community. And here we go. Dedicating a work schedule. Speaking of committing yourself, how much time are you willing to give for yourself? This is critical, you guys, because life gets in the way. And believe me, I'm guilty of this as well. This is my job, right? To be, body queen. And for me to just block out the time, a lot of things can get in the way. And so I completely relate to this. Unless I actually put it in the calendar, commit to this time for myself, it doesn't get done. So believe me, I understand where you're at. So this is a super important, this was part of our homework, is to go in and really realize why you're doing a challenge. Why now? Why not wait till New Year's, right? When everybody does the New Year's resolution. Because we talked about this too, very important, we talk about again, is that we have to realize that we are worth it. We deserve to take this time for ourselves, making health a priority. I shared that I had COVID. It's on my YouTube channel. If you don't know my story, I did a little recording video of it. It's the first thing when you go to my YouTube channel, you can hear this. And I just talk about how scary it was, for one, how serious it is for two, and how I realized that without my health, my wealth doesn't matter. and this goes for everybody, right? Without health, what is your wealth?
Mm.
I share pretty deeply from the heart, and I'm just grateful to be here to keep sharing with you guys, because it's no joke. It really isn't. So that's there on the YouTube channel too. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I have so much content there. Welcome, Kim. So lots going on there. Then we also have in the workbook, you guys, download the workbook. It's free. I put a lot of work into this personally because I know this stuff works. Is having some goals. Without goals, kind of days go by and you're like, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. Well, no, we need to write it down. Start from where we are now. And it doesn't matter, don't beat yourself up. Please. That was my party message, is give yourself grace. Whatever's happened in the past is done. Whether you gain 10 pounds, 20, COVID 50, whatever, that's it. We are where we are today, and we're making a change. And this is part of my courses that I dive deep into this mindset of not beating yourself up. Get rid of some of that limiting self-talk, those beliefs that we look in the mirror and we're like, oh God, what is this? We said, Julie, right? What is this? What is this? Why does all this, what's happening? I'm too skinny. I'm too fat. I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't fit in my clothes. Forget it anyways. Like, I've heard every excuse there is, ladies, about why we don't take ourselves seriously and feel that we deserve to make health a habit. Put ourselves as a priority, set some goals for ourselves, and we just work on it. And it's a process. So please do not beat yourself up, because that your body listens to you. What you tell your mind, especially if you're looking in the mirror, start loathing body parts. It hears you, right? And it's just unneeded stress. So what I do is I put a little chart in here where you can put, what motivates you, where you are now, versus some measurements, weights. I know we don't like to talk about this stuff, but it's important to write it down, because as we go through, and if you continue to work with me, we start seeing results. And then once we see results, we get excited, we stay motivated, we stay inspired, and we keep going. So it's all about that, you guys. So
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
What does BMI mean?
That is your ratios. You don't have to worry about that right now. When you work with me, I have scales that measure. Okay.
And then, so when you say arm, are you like saying measure around your arm?
Yes, we can do. And the important thing is with these measurements is to do the same place every time with the same instrument. So we're using a certain scale, a certain tape measure, hand things. There's different, all kinds of things in body. Is what I really recommend. Those are available at a lot of Nutri-Shops. I think in Huntington by you, Julie, they have that. You can get on this machine and it measures all of these things.
Where is that? In Huntington?
They're at a lot of Nutri-Shops.
Nutri-Shops? Okay.
In body machine. I personally did one. My friend, she owns a wellness in Anaheim Hills, Penny Bosqueras at Wellness, and she has one. And I use the same machine. It measures all, your arms, it measures your visceral fat, and it tells you how many calories you should be intaking a day.
Wow, okay.
Very detailed. What was exciting about that is I just was at an event and I talked about this. She was hosting, and I did it one of the days I went in, I had an appointment. 9 days later, I came back and I did the same machine, same thing. So you're consistent is my point. Stay consistent. Whatever you're using, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And you can see the changes. But I went in, and after 9 days, I had lost 5 pounds of visceral fat. Now, visceral fat is the fat around your organs, which is the fat. You don't want that, the belly fat. And it's very common. I didn't even know I had it, and I lost 5 pounds of that.
Wow.
So it's exciting. So I got motivated, and I got inspired, and I keep going. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. So when I meet with you, Julie, too, we can go over some of this stuff in detail for you.
Okay. Great.
And then I had, it's dangerous to be concerned what others think of you, but if you trust the Lord, you are safe. I love the saying, Proverbs 20:25. So that's how we ended day one. Do you guys have any comments or anything before we jump into day 2? Did you do any of the homework? Anybody?
Yes, I wrote down what I needed to do, and then I haven't done my exercises yet, but I did. It was funny because I went to the store, and I hate pushing the cart. I usually go with someone just because it hurts my back. And this time I used a little one and I was just like, tighten your stomach the way Lauren said.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I was like cracking myself up. I'm like, just okay, stop when you need to. It's not a race. So I was like cracking myself up because my back gets really tired because it's really weak. So that's something I really was like, tighten your stomach, tighten your stomach. So yeah, thank you for.
You can actually get sore from that.
Yeah, I am. It's like my back gets really tired and it's frustrating, but I know that I'm, like I go so far and then I hurt myself and then I start all over again. And so that's where I'm at. So I'm beginning again.
Key word there you said is start.
Yeah.
Off the start. We talked a lot about that too. And I'm going to read, just keep hitting it again. Is that making that decision that you are worth it, you deserve this. Step 2 is make a stand, take a stand and make a commitment, whether it's working on your abs every day or just a little time frame for you. And then 3 is that take it action part. Because we have to implement this. If we don't, nothing gets done, right? It's not magic. I usually wear a hat that says no magic pill, but today it's all about savvy, obviously.
I like that.
For clothing. And why I wrote a little checklist here, and this is personal for you guys. We're just going to go over it real quick. Is how comfortable do you feel and confident are you in your workout clothes? So you can think of that because you're going to get a score. Do you have enough space in your house to do your workouts? I showed yesterday, I just had a mat and a ball. Today I'm outdoors. I'm going to show different areas all the time. Are you motivated, willing to stick to a healthy routine? This is key, you guys, because if you're not inspired or not motivated, again, you're going to go for those cookies. You're going to just, lay on the couch, maybe not do your workouts. So we have to be motivated and keep motivated. We've talked a lot about having an accountability partner, having a tribe of community of like-minded people to support you, a place to go to answer some of your questions. Do you have basic weights? I shared that Target, Walmart, and Amazon, perfect places to get little hand weights. If you don't already, strongly suggest them. Because you can do this while you're watching TV. I'm sitting on the ball right now, one of these stability balls. This is one of my favorite pieces of equipment, just this alone. Just sitting on it like I am now, I'm activating my core because I'm on an unstable position, not sitting in a stationary chair. So I can actually rotate, do figure eights, do circles, lift one leg, activate that core. Super important. So to have some weights, a ball, a mat, some basic things. And do you feel empowered in your workout clothes? I'm going to show an entire line today that gives me confidence. I'm wearing it now. I wore it yesterday. I wear it every day this week just to share this, something that I believe in because it makes me feel good, makes me feel confident. It's soft, it's affordable. There's a whole philanthropy part to it. And we are going to go over that in just a few minutes. But
another question.
Yeah.
When you're starting out on the ball.
What's that, hon?
When you're starting out sitting on the ball, how long should you sit on the ball? Like a minute?
It's very personal.
Okay.
Your fitness level where you're at now. So if anything starts hurting, this goes for anybody. Listen to your body. Our body speaks to us. So when you have aches and pains, there's a reason. If your joints are hurting, it will tell you. So do not ignore the signs. This is not putting yourself into pain.
Right.
Be sore, like you said, if your abs were sore from yesterday and working your TBA, I'll review that again. So that's okay. You can feel a little bit sore because you're working the muscles.
Working something. Okay, got it.
The pain, that's no good. That's your body telling you, nope, stop. I've had enough.
Okay.
Maybe backtrack a little bit, stretch a little bit more, reduce the time that you're putting your body under endurance, whatever it may be. This is not about hurting yourself. You guys went to the fire academy. I used to be a firefighter, and my goal every day was not to get injured. Just because I was, it's 34 in this paramilitary like boot camp with 18 to 20-year-old strong men, and then there's me, right? Every day throwing ladders and putting my body in all these crazy positions. And again, every single day was just not get hurt, not get shin splints. Almost everybody in the academy, there was 40 of us, got shin splints because we had to run in these fire boots, right? I stretched, I did toe raises, I did all of these things to prevent getting injured. So, and being in pain, because the thing was painful enough to go through without having a physical pain. However, I will say I did feel like I had like a hot knife in my shoulder blade twisting, and I never had a chance to get relief because it was every single day, it was full time. So that wasn't fun. I just had to bear through it. But I don't suggest that. Listen to your body. It will tell you when to back off and where it's hurting. You don't hurt your joints. Everything that we do with the workout is safe, correct, perfect form, breathing. All of these things come into play. It's not just going to a gym and running around in the machines. It's very precise. The more you know, the more scientific this seems. And so I mentioned my Powers home workout. I believe we'll put the link in the chat as well, because with that, I literally do break down every single body part, show my favorite exercise, how to get in and get out, whether you're giving yourself 15 minutes a day up to an hour, it doesn't matter. You can learn the proper way, how to breathe, and the form to get the best results. This is my gift. This is my genius. I've been doing this for 30 years, you guys. So I just broke it down where it's really simple. You can do from the comfort of your own home and enjoy it and not get hurt, get results, and have effective, confined time in the privacy of your own home. So it's called the Powers Home Workout. I think it's going in the chat. I'm not sure. Can you guys see that in the chat? I'm not sure what you're seeing. I know I have my share screen up here. Let me go back to see your pretty faces. Stop the share here for a second. There we go. And yeah, there's the link there, the Powers Home Workout. If you guys look in the chat, there you go. Yeah, you can see I'm just using a ball, a mat, some hand weights, and really that's it. I have a whole thing with the bands, and it's a really inexpensive things that you guys can get that are effective. Let's see, I've got a couple of private messages here. Yes, it says you have a workout map and weights, 3 sets of on and ball. Yeah, that's right, Kristen. Team Lauren Powers, exactly. I love it. So that is that. What I have today is basically, I wanted to share the line of Savvy that I'm wearing. I feel very passionate about this. I work with a partner, his name is Ian, and he comes from a philanthropic point of view where we actually empower and put other women mainly that are struggling, possibly making a living, especially right now. Maybe they have lost their job, they went through a divorce, they don't have any income, things like that, single moms. We give them an opportunity to share the line of clothes to, one, support themselves, and two, to feel confident and awesome. So what I have for you guys is, I have to go in the other room. I just laid out a bunch of samples to share because I'm so excited about it. Well, I'll just show you where I'm at. This is at one of my girlfriend's house. Well, I'll be coming to you live and broadcasting. There's Coach Millie on the mat. She's ready to go. You guys can wave to her. This is such an awesome thing. I'm going to just take you for a little walk. I'm on my laptop. It's just so fun. I like to share this because I'm just so grateful about the women and the tribe of people that I've attracted. They're so giving, they're so generous. You can see, when you come from a giving heart, that good things happen. So this is one of my best friends home, and she's been so generous to let me come here. I'm staying here for the week, and it's just fabulous for a great mindset reset. And look at that. I just wanted to share with you guys, because I believe in the mindset when you're grateful for what you do have and not compete or compare with other women and what you don't have. Like, this is all hers, but I'm so happy for her, right? She gets to share it with me. It's not mine, but I'm not jealous. I'm just grateful that I know her. But that's a little sideline. You guys want to see the clothes? I know Naomi wears it. You want to share, Naomi,
Yes.
about what you have with Savvy? Want to unmute yourself?
So I started wearing Savvy about 3 months ago. And I started out with a bra and shorts, and I'm a hiker, so I like to have pockets, which is one of the great benefits of the every pair I bought. And then after that, I bought matching, so I have a bra and a bottom. I don't know if you call them bras, but it's a top.
Or
And
bra,
right now, because of where I am weight loss wise, I don't wear a bare stomach, but you can. So I wear it, and then I put a shirt over it, and I exercise 5 times a week. I actually go to the gym, and then at home I walk, and then I do the stairs. We have 150 stairs up and down. So carry a backpack on the stairs because I climb high altitude mountains. But what she said is so right, that if you're sore or you're getting a constant pain in a certain place, you just have to stop and figure out what it is. Roll it out, rub it out, whatever it takes. I use a product called Deep Blue, which I carry on the mountains because it comes in little small vials. I can just roll it on my neck, roll it on my side, wherever I need to. But the clothes are what are so comfortable, and they're easy to wash in and out, easy to put on, all different sizes, and the colors and the fabric, which is so soft. So yes, that's the color of pants I have.
right? They're so
Yeah, I could go
soft.
get them and show you. I probably have 4 sets that I could wear regularly. I don't have anything long sleeve right now, but I've seen them and I just think they're attractive and they're so easy to wear.
Absolutely. I'm just going to show some different things. I've got tons of sports bras that she was talking about, all different sizes, different. Yeah, this one's super cute. I think you have one of these, Naomi, with the straps. And they're like super soft. It's very durable. All the fun colors. This is another brown one. The link is also in the chat, you guys, to shop this. And if you want to like help other women, let me know because we can set them up. They don't have to, we actually pay for them and put them in business and send them as clothes to wear, to share. And it's just a really nice thing. I just love it. Just what I was talking about outside is just being generous, coming from that giving heart. And, you know, everything just falls into place. So I'm just super excited about the company's philosophy, but the quality and the softness. And this is super cute. I think you got this one too, right, Naomi? This is the zip up jacket. It's got zip up pockets. It has the
I forgot to mention that the zip up, the full zip up, so you don't have to mess around, you know, with whatever's going on with your hair. You just pull it on, push up the sleeves, get to work. I wore it on the plane. That's where I wore it. I wore it to Texas.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah.
Here's a cute outfit. I'll probably be wearing this. This is the matching leopard, and we have snake, the blues, grays, the matching. This is a really cute. I'll probably wear this as one of my favorites. This one's super cute. The sports bra, look at the back. So cute with the matching leggings. And this pair that I have on today actually has pockets. You can put your cell phone in there, put your hands in there. Just so much fun. I have a whole box full of stuff. I just wanted to share quickly. There's a fashion show where it shows a couple of different gals on my body breakthrough. I don't know if we have the video rally because I had a tinier gal myself, and then you know, my other friends are a little bit bigger than us. So it fits all different body types is my point. So if you wanted to see some of the other lines and actually the gals, because my models couldn't make it because I'm down in San Diego today, they couldn't make it here. And then my best friend, she's on TV in the other room as we're speaking. So I have to kind of be quiet, but just so excited to show the line. So the shopping is there. The savvy.com/fierce females is the link to see the entire line of sports bras, overshirts. Oh, I have another shirt on underneath here, has a little knot here. In fact, I'm going to take this off because I'm hot. Is there. So with that being said, do you guys like the clothes? Yes, thank you. See some clapping going on. Again, it comes in all sizes. Oh, that's right. The sun just came out. Hallelujah. But anyways, where are we? Make sure everything's happening here. Back to share my screen. You guys have any comments from yesterday? I know there's some new people that just came in. Julie shared a little bit about she worked on her TBA, on her abs, which is real quick. That's the first thing, you guys, I talk about when you're resetting your body is how to breathe properly. Anything that you do, for example, if you're doing a bicep curl, you want to inhale down and exhale up. Most people do it the opposite. So it's the breathing that we're going to go deeper into, and especially on the videos, and then activating the core, which is the TBA. So remember we talked about belly button to the spine and up, back and up. This is the core that wraps around your whole body. The trunk of your body is super important. And you guys can be working on this all the time while you're sitting here. Like right now, I just activated and I can feel it. Your abs like crunch in and they'll get sore. They really will. I'll show you a couple of things on the mat before we finish today. For your homework though, I'd really like you guys to go back on the YouTube channel or the Facebook that we're airing live and talk and watch the videos and do some of the exercises at your own pace. Because right now everybody's at different levels that are in here and watching on the replays. So it's designed to work out at your own pace, your own level, in the privacy of your own home with a mat, a ball, and maybe some hand weights and some bands if you have it. I strongly suggest on Amazon, they're super cheap. I think I got like a set of 6 or something with different resistance that you can work your legs and do all kinds of fun stuff. And I do a whole workout with the bands as well on the YouTube channel, which I'm not going to bore you today with that. What I'd like to hear is some shares from our new people. We've got Kim and Sophia and Kristen on there. If you guys can just bring us up to speed, like what made you decide that now's the time to maybe have a reset with your body? Kristen, if we can start with you, I see you unmuted.
Sure. Well, I use hand weights just like you. And recently, although it's not in my family, I injured my wrist falling out of the pool. So I used to like to swim a lot. And, you know, I got a blood test because it wasn't healing. And I had a high rheumatoid arthritis. And I don't know, I'm a dental hygienist and I run my own at-home business as well. And then I started doing infrared light therapy with kinesio tape, and now I can get back. But it took a good 3 months to heal. So what I've been doing is weights.
Okay.
And I missed your yesterday's course because I had an appointment, but I'm going to go back and look at the replays. But I use weights, and then I also do simple, right now, just hand therapy, but I have biceps, and core muscles. Doing pretty good there. That's, you know, it could be as simple as using the ball exercises.
Absolutely.
So when I injured my wrist, I couldn't do my planks. I couldn't do my yoga, my floor exercises. And I really missed that because I used a lot of body resistance. So that's why I'm getting back into proper weightlifting. And so you've been sending me these videos. We met through Forbes.
Okay.
And I thought, hey, why not come online and have an accountability group? So
yes, we
talked about my intention. Yeah,
we talked about that yesterday. Just the importance of how it is to have either a partner or a trainer or a mentor or a coach or someone that is counting on you, where you count on each other to keep yourself, you know, accountable, where you show up. I know when I was getting ready for contests and stuff, and you know, I've worked with different coaches my whole career, because a coach always has a coach, right? At least a good one. And if I have an appointment there, especially if I'm paying for it, like, hello, I'm there.
Yes.
I don't let distractions happen, and you don't want to be late because then that's part of your time. And it just starts this whole mindset that is a commitment and then taking action. And again, I talk about those just 3 steps and on everything that I coach on is making a decision, taking a stand or a commitment, and taking action and implementing whatever it is.
So thank you for doing this.
Yes, you're very welcome.
Gratitude.
Yesterday we just went over a few things. I showed just some basic things on arms. A lot of people, because of my arms, I realize that most people don't want to be bodybuilders. I get that. Let's not let the muscles scare you. This is the body that I feel comfortable in. I consider myself a custom physique designer. What does that mean? That means that I help women from wherever they are to where they want to be. I can take you from losing 100 pounds to winning a championship on stage. I've done it all in between. So my resume speaks for itself. My body is my brand. You guys know, Lauren Empowers, I'm everywhere. I'm on everything. I'm coaching. I have a whole nother coaching programs, how to become an iconic brand within your own business, where you become the face of your company. That's a whole nother story. But today, we're talking about mindset, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. All of these 5 areas come into play when you think about yourself and the priorities that you have. I changed my name to Faith and Fitness Queen because without faith, I wouldn't even be here. I just realized that. And so I just love coming on these things like this, doing them for free, sharing with like-minded, mainly women that want to elevate their mindset for their priorities, and just take some time to learn. I know quite a bit about this, and that's why I'm breaking it down into what equipment to buy, what you want to maybe wear, what you want to put in your mouth. Tomorrow, we're going to go over supplementation, diet, some hacks that I've discovered along my journey here, things that actually work for me, that get results. And I'm just so excited to share with you. So that is on tomorrow. The winner who does their homework, where I can actually see, if you guys go on Facebook and actually chat about what's happening, this is live. This whole day 2 will be on my official fan page. So it's under the Facebook /Lauren Powers Official. So if you haven't liked that page, please do, because this is there. I'd love to see your comments under today. You're going to win $50 gift certificate. There we go. For my egg whites, which I'm going to share with tomorrow. Great way to get your protein in, set your metabolism for the day. I'm just super excited to share that. But to do your homework today, you're going to win the egg whites. And if you did your homework from yesterday, so if you're watching the replay, you're going to win a piece of clothing from Savvy, the line I just showed.
Hey, good job.
Yes, I'm going to give you a free piece of the Savvy clothing, whether it's a cute sweatshirt, sports bra, or a pair of leggings, anywhere from a $50 to $110 value. So you guys go in, please comment and share, because you don't realize that what you're saying can inspire someone else. The smallest thing. We just never know who we're going to attract and motivate and inspire. And that's why I just love getting on here. I love sharing. This is, an interactive body breakthrough. It's just not me sitting here doing push-ups. I changed it up. I've done that. Again, remember, all the challenges are in the YouTube channel and on my Body Breakthrough Club private Facebook group. You guys, please, if you haven't joined that, jump on there. I think he just put it in the link. It's free again. I have all the different videos there. I have the supplements there. I have the links there. Everything is there that you need to reset your body for a new you for 2022, right? It's all there. So I just want to keep repeating myself, because it's there that you can go back and watch and learn. And you have questions, I'm available. You can always DM me. I'm here for you guys. I'm here with, vast knowledge of diet, supplementation, clothing, workouts, body parts, whatever it is, I can help you pretty much. Surviving COVID, how to, build your immune system against getting this COVID thing. Because you guys, I don't wish this upon anybody. I'm sure we've all by now have had people that have been affected by this crazy thing out there. So I don't want to harp on that too much. I'd love to take some questions right now. If you guys want me to focus on a certain body part, to show you a couple exercises for tonight. I'd like to open up the challenge right now and let you guys.
It's hard to hear you. There's music playing.
Does someone have music on? I don't have music on.
Yeah, there's something that's pretty loud.
Right now?
Yeah.
Does someone have music on that's unmuted? I don't have anything. There was somebody.
I don't have anything on either.
Are you guys all hearing it?
I'm hearing it.
Technology, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can
I'm hearing it
muscle
here.
through. Naomi.
It stopped. It was probably me, because something came on and it was you.
Good, as long as it's stopped.
Okay, sorry about that.
And anything that's on your mind right now, that emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, I can talk on any topic. Today was about the clothes. I shared the line. The link is there if you guys want to shop. You know, you heard from Naomi, who's been wearing our stuff for a while. It's very affordable. If you want to be set up in business, definitely call me, because it's, you know, we're giving back. It's not, we're taking care of the finances and all that up front. So it's a pretty good gig. Anyone want to share or ask me a question?
I think that tomorrow's the most important for me about diet, and I eat really, really healthy, but the fact that my body got a parasite makes me concerned that I don't know what that is. But I asked the doctor yesterday, and she said since summer she's had 5 people get the same parasite. So there could be something in Santa Clarita Valley that we're not paying attention to, that I'm looking forward to finding out. So I don't think that you would necessarily cover that, but I'm still very interested in anything I can do to reduce inflammation, increase flexibility, and be in a consistent pattern, because I know that every time you do something daily, you get massive success. And I'm about being the healthiest senior citizen you've ever met.
Yes, I love it. I love the mindset. See, that's perfect. Again, declaring it, saying it, and then implementing it, and wanting to learn and get knowledge from experts, because we can't say we know it all. I'm always learning, you guys, and whatever I learn, I just like to share. I told you yesterday, this parasite, I have a couple friends that are experts in that have gone through it. I will say one thing that I know is a big deal. It's not supposed to talk about, but strongly recommend coffee enemas for the parasites. Not a colonic that pushes them back up, but you want to flush. And that's, a friend of mine's been on doing that for 10 months because she was severely impacted with the parasites. Like, not to be gross, but long. I mean, no, really coming out of her. This was a client of mine, so I'm not gonna say any names, but it was like tons of them for every.
Well, I think we have to be super careful, because now it's possible that people are putting stuff in our food that we don't know. And so we want to know, should I be building my own backyard garden? Well, not everyone can do that. So where do we get the finest that we can trust?
That's a difficult question. I talk about that as well, because even the water we drink, the air we breathe, the food we eat, the supplements we take are not the same that they used to be even 5 years ago, even 2 years ago. It's so crazy. The GMOs, like all this stuff, you know, the chemtrails. I mean, our water is not even safe. Like, it's just crazy. So we have to really go out of our way now just to get the basic things. And so, one, just having the mindset that you know that you have to do that is the first step. 2 is figuring it out. I know even, you know, shopping at Sprouts or Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or all that, it's the little higher end of money, because these things are, you know, organic, and you know, when you're trying to eat better, it costs more. But if you think about it, that either you can invest in yourself now or get the medical bills later. You know what I'm saying? It's that mindset. Where's your priorities? Is it in you and taking care of yourself? I love what you said. I want to be the healthiest senior there is. That is so awesome. I'm with you, girlfriend. I have a big birthday coming up, a couple of weeks. I'm like, I can't believe it.
Oh, you can't be that old. I just call myself Naomi Always Young.
I love it. Again, declaring to the universe what you want to be. We could be anything. You know, I'm the faith and fitness queen. Hello, how's my crown? You know what I mean? It's all a mindset, and it's all energy. And these are things that I love to gather women that have that same, you know, go get it attitude, believing in themselves, always wanting to level up, be a better version of themselves from the inside out, not all about the outside, although we work on that as well. But it starts here. It starts here, right? And then it starts getting with the alignment with your heart, and your head needs to be in alignment and in the same direction, and then nothing can stop you. And I just love that, you know, that everybody here is faith-filled. Otherwise, I believe you wouldn't even be on here, you know, or listening to my stuff, or even be attracted to what I have to say, if we don't have that same goals in life, right? I just love that. So anybody else want to make a comment or ask me a question? Well, we can dive deeper into that, Naomi. Again, tomorrow's all about food and supplementation and diet, and how often we eat, how many calories. Like, it's a personal thing, but there's also a generic piece to it that we can all benefit from and share. I love the sharing. Normally it's just me, blah, 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 but I like I like to learn from you guys just as well, honestly. Yeah, Kristen, you're up.
Yeah, so thank you again. I just turned 50 last Thursday. So
Yeah,
I feel 30. Yeah, I feel 30, but even with a weird rheumatoid thing, I'm trying to alkaline my diet and fast. So
Perfect.
that's kind of what I've been doing. So I don't eat anything after 5 p.m. and I only have 2 meals a day. My breakfast is high protein or high fiber. And what's worked for me is green juices, Curium, which is out of Santa Monica. Great company, gives me energy, gives me enough protein. I'm a carb reducer, so which means I gain weight. I've actually done these genetic tests. I'm about an hour south of you, Naomi. I live in Hollister, so hour and a half, right? Just south of Gilroy, so very close to you. And a friend from Santa Monica in California got me turned on to Purium green drinks, and it's great. I love that stuff. And I
Heard
have
of that.
one
I
a
think I
day.
had the whole line.
Yeah, and it's amazing. It's totally changed the inflammatory markers because I got it, measured, and now I go in, and I'm sorry, I'm going to miss you again tomorrow. I'm going in for a CT scan at UCSF. So I've had a totally
Place.
yeah, right. So
You too,
I'm like
Phil. You
coming
too,
in here
Phil.
for the.
Oh, Kirsten, I'm actually from Southern California, just north of Los Angeles, but I go to Hollister to jump out of airplanes.
Oh, okay, even better. So you're right
Yeah,
there at the airport. Yeah, you
yeah, yeah.
daredevil.
Those
Love
perfectly good airplanes. Just get on them and jump.
it. Okay.
I've done that too. It's amazing. I love it.
So thank you again. But my quick question was,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna be like building tonality again, because I haven't been able to swim because this was really painful for a while,
Right.
even though it's less weight bearing, and I'm using weights to build that strength again. I just
Okay.
have a 5-pounder. I got
Perfect.
them off of Amazon, believe it or not.
Yes.
And I'm wondering how many sets and what reps should I do daily to increase my arm strength again?
So you're talking about working the lateral deltoid, which is the
Yes.
side of the shoulders. So
Yeah.
I like this exercise here. So I'm not going
Okay.
above parallel.
Okay.
Parallel. I keep the traps down. A lot of people tend to, you can see that I'm over exaggerating, but you can see when you engage your traps, we don't want that.
Okay.
We want to work just this muscle here. I have this from, surfing and paddling and all that, but I set them down. So a good exercise for that is to set the shoulder blades, is to rock the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. We'll do it again. Everybody can do it with me. Go forward, up, back, and down. Now that sets your scapula. So now you see how I'm level here. And then with the shoulder, with the small weights, you can either go straight out to the side. Not again, as soon as you break that plane, you're working a different muscle. So we just want to take it down here. We want to come up and hold, and then you resist down. That's the key. You're working the positive and the negative. So now you're working both sides of the repetition, the rep there, but you're fighting your own gravity, and that's where the strength comes in. So coming up and holding and squeezing. And another tip, you guys, is act as if you're pushing the walls or whatever it is all the way out, and you're sending energy all the way out through your hands. So the load is out in your palm, but it goes back to the lateral deltoid, which is what we want to focus on. So it's coming up and squeezing and resisting down. Now, if you're on a ball, I always want to add another level to this. I will lift one of my legs 2 inches off the ground. I don't know if you can see me here, but I'll just lift it up and raise my knee up here. So now that's engaging the core while I'm doing shoulders. Does that make sense? So it's called compound exercises. I always love to do 2 or 3 body parts at once, because you're getting faster results. You're getting clean workout with strict form. You're breathing correctly, and you're targeting the muscles that you want to target, but all at once. So again, for shoulders, I love shoulders. You can see I kind of have some here. Yeah, because there's 3 parts to the shoulder. You got the anterior deltoid, which is this piece right here, kind of like the anatomy chart here. See, that's this muscle here. Then you got the lateral deltoid, which is this whole piece here. And then you have the rear delt, which I love working those because of posture. That's another thing, ladies. It's super important to set those shoulders like I just showed you. It's almost, oops first, and then the shoulders. But one, it gives you more confidence, but you're standing upright, because everything we tend to do in society is we're rotated and rocked forward. You think about it, we're typing, we're texting, we're driving, we're shopping. Everything has got these pronated shoulders coming in. We don't want to be that lady. You know, we want to be a rockin' senior, like Naomi says. We don't want to be hunched over. Like you've seen the gals that have that, or that, you know, always this way. So we want to open up the chest, lengthen the chest muscles, shorten the back muscles, and strengthen. So we have this posture of being upright. Super, super important. That comes from breathing properly, working our shoulder blades, and working those rear delts. A quick rear delt exercise they can do sitting in a chair. You don't have to have heavy weights, but you want to bend over with the weights, and you just want to come up to the sides and resist down. So it's up and hold and squeeze and resist down. Up and hold and resist down. That's working this whole rear deltoid area. That's going to help hold the shoulders back. Great posture. Strengthen that. And then you're going to get, if you do it all three parts. So it's forward, back to the front, and resist down. This is one of my favorite shoulders. Again, this is in the power workout. So if you guys missed this, you can always go back to my membership on the Powers Home Workout. I break this all down literally by exercise. So there's a whole thing just on shoulders. But just to review here, so you guys have something to take home with you. Come up. Again, don't break the parallel plane. Parallel with the floor. Squeeze to the back. Take to the back and squeeze. Come back to the front. And then resist down. That's the key. Don't go too high. See, you can see from the side. I don't want to come up here. I'm parallel. Super important because you're keeping the load on the muscle, which for in the front is the anterior deltoid. When you take it to the back, now you're working the rear. You take it back to the front and resist down. It's called time under tension.
Okay.
So understand? So do that, and you asked how many reps and sets. I like to do, depending on what your goal is, everything is different. If you're trying to build muscle, you're doing a heavier weight with less repetitions. If you're trying to tone and trim, you're going to do a lighter weight with more repetitions. Makes sense? And a good 3 sets is usually minimum, 3 to 5, depending on your goal and what body part you're working.
Hey,
So
Lauren.
Customize. And these are like some of my programs on the back end after this challenge. You know, you get to meet me and, you know, kind of see where my head's at, is we really dive deep into you personally. And so I have one-on-one trainings and all kinds of stuff. Again, the home workout is generic based on body parts that you can do at your own pace in the privacy of your own home. But when you work on me and some of the other courses, you get a lot of personalized, and I can even do it on Zoom. So depending on where you're at, it doesn't matter. I've had a client lose over 100 pounds in Canada. You know what I mean? So through Zoom, you know what I mean? Because again, it was a whole program, mindset, all these things that go down with, that we break it all down. It's very personalized, very VIP situation.
Is that your $27? Is that your $27 a month?
Yeah. That's
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, that's a really, you know, affordable thing to get in. Learn some of my really techniques that can change your whole body. Just if you learn one thing out of there, you're jamming. But there's a lot. Every body part I break it down. That shoulder one, that's one of my favorites. Take it to the side for your side lateral, again here, or you can do elbows bent this way. Again, it's all form, you guys. It's very important. So you can see the 90 degrees here. So I'm not out here, I'm not out here. I'm just 90 degrees with my elbows. And then you can get fancy and all kinds of stuff. There's tons of shoulder exercises that.
Hey, Lauren, can you do that first one that you did for where you rolled your shoulders in and then you pulled?
Yes, super for the posture. Yes, you guys.
Okay.
So you take your shoulders, you go forward, up to the ears, all the way back, and then drop it down. So it's forward, up, back, and down. Again, it should feel good too. Forward, up, back, and down. And now that sets your scapula. Now, after you do that, you want to use what we talked about yesterday, Joel, is belly button back to the spine and up. So now you're activating that entire core. Things are key, super important. And you can do this anywhere, anytime, anywhere. And once you start building up, like, you know, start for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you're comfortable doing. And then you start stacking it on top of that. And then it becomes like, for me, every time I go to do anything with exercise, I activate that core. It's like putting on a seatbelt in the car. It becomes automatic once you start doing these things over and over and over again. So acting that core, I hardly do any sit-ups, you guys. I've had a 6-pack for over 5 years now, literally. And I kind of eat whatever I want, but everything is moderation.
So it's normal to have feelings of fatigue in my muscles.
Well, yes, fatigue is good, pain is not.
Okay, yeah, fatigue. It's just like just doing a little bit what I'm doing, I feel fatigued because I'm just so out of shape.
Well, I get that, yes, but look, at you're here on day 2 already. I thought you had another commitment, but you made it here. So that just tells me a lot. You're making that decision and you realize that you need this because you're feeling fatigued, but that's okay. We're going to meet you here and we're going to build upon that. So you start doing this, every day. We just keep building on top of each other.
Yes, thank you.
Where you can just sit here for an hour, talk like I'm talking, and keep that core activated. But it takes time.
Like breathing is the hard part. It's like remembering to breathe because I find myself just holding my breath and I'm like, my shoulders are up. So I need to like drop my shoulders and continue.
Giving you a lot. It seems like nothing, but trust me, you do these little things, shut the posture, draw on the abs, breathe properly. You're going to start getting results just from those 3 things. Then we start adding the weights and the body parts and there's a lot to this. So it's not an overnight thing. That's why I just give little pieces every day because I want you guys to build on it. But again, you always have those replays where it's there. You have the power workout. It's there for you at any time that you want to take a look at it. And that's the beauty of the internet, right? But that's a lot. So fatigue is okay, but you're going to build up to it, Jules. And it's like with anything, you're just not used to it. But you know that you need it.
Yes, thank you.
We'll get started. Continue. Absolutely. That's what this is all about. Just setting you guys up for success, meeting you where you're at, giving you some tips along the way. That's why I like to open it up for questions because there's something specific you want me to address. You have me, like use me. I'm pretty good at this stuff, you guys. Anybody else? Let's see. The replays for YouTube. Yeah, Riley, can you put the YouTube channel up there again? My producer's in the background helping me with this. Can't do everything. So remember, go in the Facebook group. You can join the Body Breakthrough Club. That's a private group just for us right now, you guys. So you're safe. Your questions are, we're all like-minded. I have to admit you to be a member in there and all that good stuff. To do the homework, just whatever it was for the workbook. Get the workbook. Let me share my screen. I don't want to take too much of your time here. Where did it go?
Thank you, Lauren. I got to go.
Yes, you're welcome. I want to say a quick prayer. Can you wait for the daily devotion? You have 1 second?
I have to wait for that. Yes.
Yes, because yesterday it was almost talking to you personally. Right? You guys don't mind if I read a daily devotions in here? That's okay with everybody?
Yes.
Because I just opened up to the page of the day. Today is November 16th. And this one is called Choosing Your Standard. Here's the scripture. They are hopelessly confused. Their closed minds are full of darkness. They are far away from the life of God because they have shut their minds and hardened their hearts against him. They don't care anymore about right and wrong. This is Ephesians 4:17 through 19. Here we go. Where do your core beliefs about what's right and wrong come from? Your core beliefs determine your convictions, and your convictions determine your conduct, and your conduct determines your character. Boom. Wow. Your belief actually matters because they translate into your character. Okay. Before you determine who you want to be, you need to figure out what you believe. Your values will impact your stress level, your success, your salvation, and many other significant areas of your life. If you want to build a lasting life of success and significance, you must build it on lasting values. Our society is in a stage of moral decline. This crisis can be seen in politics, business, entertainment, education, and religion. Yeah, more so than ever, right? What is the cause of the decaying of values in our society? Truth decay. The fact is, we no longer value the truth. Instead, 2 insignificant things have become more important than the truth: convenience and pragmatism. Pragmatism. The first says it is easy, and the second says, does it work? This represents a major shift in values. Every generation needs to know the difference between right and wrong. Without the truth, there are no standards by which you can evaluate your life. Are your core beliefs based on God's word or something else?
Amen, sister.
Something to ponder on. All right, I know you got to go. You guys want to stay on a few more minutes? I'm here for you. Jules, you got to go. I'll see you
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Tomorrow's all about supplements. Do your homework. I'm going to pick a winner for the Savvy piece of clothing from today's thing. Tomorrow will be.
I want that sweatshirt, so I'm going to do my homework.
You got to set the intentions, right?
I've got it. All right. See you tomorrow. Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, we can go ahead and wrap it all up, you guys. Not a problem. The recordings are there. Kim R, there we go, and Vicky. All right, sweetie, that will be a wrap. God bless you guys. And we will see you tomorrow for day 3, supplementation. Good to see you. Thanks, everyone.